Good morning. Welcome back to Arthur's Garden and Life. I'm just here to bring you an update on things I'm growing. These are my soldiers that I don't know the name of. I wish somebody would tell me what they are. Anyway, if you know what they are, give me a shout out, okay? Yeah, just give me a shout out. Let me know what you think they are. They grow well. If you cut them down, if you got them planted out in the yard and you cut them down, they come back, and they're very strong, beautiful plants. Also, they grow a beautiful flower on the top when they're mature. Excuse me. I got some ginger that I've been growing here, and I transplanted these. Here is a eggplant that my wife bought and put in here. Sorry, sometimes we cheat a little bit. You have to. Like, speaking of cheating, these are green onions. And some of them we bought, and we ate the onions off of them like that and stick the roots in the ground, and guess what? They become that. So there's still juice in the roots, and you just water them and they grow. But so we decided to add some more, and my wife just put these in this morning. This is her project. She's doing very well with it too. I mean, they grow fast. That's the beauty of it. I mean, you don't have to wait a long time for it. They grow fast. Here's her other eggplant. We like these eggplants. She fries them, cuts them up, fries them, and they do quite well. They're not bad tasting either. They normally grow longer than that. That one's growing wide. Moving right along. This is the moringa trees that I had last year, and what I did, I preserved the roots of them and covered them with leaves and straw, and this one decided to come back. We've had a lot of comebacks this year. Like, we're slow getting started because I went on vacation, and well, that's my excuse anyway. And well, the Lord's blessed us with a lot of comebacks, so we don't look so bad. It's only by God's grace. There's a ginger plant that decided to join us. I didn't plant that this year. Our moringa trees. Moringa's a superfood, actually. People overseas eat a lot of it for their health and stuff. They believe that it gives you good health. Here's the star of the show right here. This one just took off really well, and it did well last year too. Look at the leaves. There you got pretty brown leaves. I mean, round leaves. And I got one more over here in a bucket that survived in a bucket, and it decided to come back and join us, and it's doing really well. We got a lot of rain lately, which has really helped us. I'm gonna walk down here. See, we got a lot of empty beds yet, and I want to show you this. Come around here. This is a tomato plant, and it just decided to volunteer and join us, and it's starting to flower a little bit. But I've been watering it, taking care of it. It decided to join us. Moving right along. I went over to a friend's house, and they had ginger that really puts mine to shame. I'm sorry, I keep calling. Yeah, it's ginger. It's ginger. I'm right. It's ginger. They had ginger that really put mine to shame. Look at this. And he decided to offer me some, and of course I took it. And the ginger's doing well for a transplant. I think it's in love with this bamboo here a little bit, but that's okay. I just transplanted that out. That's mustard green. It's late in the year, but it was on the porch, and I said, well, give it a try, you know. A little bit of lettuce here. That's been here with me. It was cut and come again, see? She's already cut it. These are tomatoes that I was growing in the grow room, and I put them out about a week ago. And they're doing well. Now these are tomatoes I started earlier, and they are doing well. But I'm trying to grow my tomatoes more in the shade this year, except for some volunteers that decided to take over a raised bed that I have. Moving right along. A lot of empty space, Arthur. Got to get busy and start planting some stuff, moving some stuff. But anyway, there's moringa. Moringa in a bucket. This looks familiar, doesn't it? I believe it's squash. And then I got these guys. These guys were growing on the back porch, and I decided to put them in the ground and see what they'll become. And these are the last two of the pepper plants I put out. That's a small one. That one's doing well. It's like good pepper plant, not so good pepper plant, but I'm still holding out hope for him. This is another tomato plant that was a volunteer. Thank you, Lord. And it is doing very well, as you can see. I think, yep, it's starting to get a little flowering on it. Then I got this flower that I had planted in the grow room, and it just decided it wanted to take off. Got some very beautiful yellow flowers on top. Got to keep our pollinators going for our bee friends, you know, because we love the bees. And I try not to use any pesticides or anything on the plants that would hurt the bees. So that's why I pick bugs off the plants. Now the eggplant is coming along. We got a lot of rain the other day. These are survivor pepper plants that I had from last year that I kept on the porch, and my wife decided to chop the heads off of them, so they're starting over again. There's some more soldiers. I just call them soldiers. I don't know what they are, but that's okay. I don't have one of them apps on my phone that tells me what it is. These are some flowers from last year that they bloomed earlier. They'll bloom again. They will bloom again. Let them get a little sunshine. And these are okra plants. Yeah, I'm slow getting my okra out, I know, but you know what? They will grow. Oh, look. There's a garlic plant. Okra plant. Okra plant. I got more okra plants on the way in the grow room, and I got some more on the back porch that are a little more mature. This is lemongrass. My wife loves lemongrass. I like it too. I mean, whatever she puts before me, I usually eat it anyway. I'm that kind of guy. This is a walking stick kale that's gone to wherever they go to. I haven't been watering it. Oh, and another star of the show, moringa plants. Moringa. All the Filipinos know what moringa is. So if you got Filipino friends, they can tell you about moringa more probably than I can. We're moving right along. Got to cut grass this weekend. We got our grapevine, which is doing pretty well this year. Last year we had trouble with it, but we saved the roots, and this year we're making a better go of it. I'm a lot better planter farmer than I was last year and the year before. But you know, experience is like that. I used to work for this guy. He'd always say, experience is a hard teacher, but a good one, or a good one but a hard one. I forget which. Anyway, you get the point. Do we have any grapes on here? Why, yes, we do. There's some pitiful little grapes right there. But we have more. But wait, there's more. There's some more on this one. This plant here just does better. Seems like it's stronger. I mean, we've had some problems with bugs, as you can see, but we're keeping on keeping on. How about that? That's a cluster there, isn't it? Praise the Lord. Oh my goodness, there's my enemy. I'm gonna have to come back and get these guys. I'm gonna magnify them so y'all can see them. If y'all know what kind of bugs these are, please write in the comments and tell me what kind of bugs are these. They are not my friends, but I take special pleasure in killing them. But I tell you what, they are fast. You have to be really swift to get them. But I get over half of them. Look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Wouldn't you like to have that growing in your backyard? Or something better even? But most of the leaves are still doing well. I just have to stay on top of the bugs. And that's an everyday chore for me. One of my chores. I have chores. Oh, coming up next, I was planting some spring onions from seed, and then all of a sudden all these tomato plants decided to show up and take over the garden, the little raised bed I got here. But they were in clusters, so I had to pull them out, transplant them, and they wanted to live here, so I guess that's how it is. Anyway, here they are. Feast your eyes upon the survivors, the ones that decided that they want to live here. I spaced them out, give them a little room between each other. But it's a nice little. We had last year we had cherry tomatoes here, and it was like my cherry tomato jungle, which it really became a jungle. But I tell you, we had plenty of cherry tomatoes, and they're good in salads, I gotta say. I did an earlier video where I planted they call it yard long green beans, the long green beans. These green beans I had on a trellis last year behind the garage, and they did really, really well. I mean, we ate green beans. We had green beans and okra all throughout the summer, and it almost didn't want to quit, but finally it did. Late in the game, it gave up the ghost, and well, I said, well, I'll do it again this year. I will do it again this year, and I did. Except I did it a little different. Instead of doing a trellis, I decided to run them up strings, and I built this frame. And as you can see, I built this frame, and the yard-long green beans are doing very well, very well. I mean, feast your eyes on these guys. I mean, they haven't produced beans yet, but they're on their way. They're definitely on their way. This one here is almost to the top. Look at that. He's almost to the top. And as you can see in the close-up, you just got to start training them at a young age to start curling around the strings. I went all out and bought parachute cord, and got that. That's parachute cord, and it is tough. I got familiar with that when I was in Afghanistan working as a I was working in Afghanistan as a it was like civil service, but I really enjoyed traveling around the world and working in different countries. It was good for me, and I grew a lot from it. Made a lot of friends, had a lot of good times, had some bad times, made a couple of enemies, but that's life. Everybody isn't going to love everybody, but that's how it goes. but I like this. It's a good garden, a good start. Let me walk over here and just keep going. Over here we have our mulberry tree, and it's taller than I am. I'll give you a shot of me and it, hopefully. Okay, that way you get an idea how tall it is. And we bought this last year from Lowe's, and it was way down here. And I protected it during the winter. I covered it up with some plastic. I got the roots in compost. I put the blocks around it, but I hear mulberry trees do really well. They do really well. They grow. I don't have any berries on it yet, but it's still growing. And the summer still, it ain't quite summer yet, but it's getting there. Lemon tree, which we've seen the lemon trees before. I'm not too excited about them, but they're slow growers. That's okay. I got another lemon tree there. Go back over here. Oh, yeah. These are volunteers too. I believe these are sweet potatoes. Just decided to volunteer and come up, which is great. More soldiers. The soldiers keep coming back. I got some, we planted some out front, and my wife decided to put some flowers there. Well, the soldiers keep fighting their way into it. We keep cutting them down. It's okay. What are they? Please somebody tell me. We got these 2 banana plants. My brilliant self planted them in the shade, and they're fighting. I'm watering the heck out of them. And we'll just see what happens. Thank you for watching. And I am grateful for all my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. And please, other people join me to help this channel. And I should have more garden videos. I got to go get them bugs. Thank you all for putting up with me and listening to me and keeping it good. We will be back as soon as possible. Oh, and all of you who like the videos about the machines and vacation and all, thank you for watching and having interest in this channel. I am grateful, and y'all come back and watch some more, okay? I'll have more going on throughout life. Thank you for, I'm just grateful for everybody. This is Arthur of Arthur's Garden and Life, signing off. Bye for now.